Ladies and gentlemen, this is Lanterns O's Gaming. Very special announcement. This is the very first episode of Lanterns O's Rant, and for those who are interested, paid attention or even noticed, LOGLOR is Lanterns O's Gaming's Lanterns O's Rants. This is Science Simulation.
Great, let's get this party
And
started.
I have a very shiny cool car. Today's rant is very, very specific. It is aimed at traffic, something we all encounter in our day-to-day lives, whether we be a pedestrian, a bus passenger, a driver, a moped or motorcycle driver, or on a pedally little push bike. Hence it's fitting to play Sonic Racing, because this is a game that will give me the rage about traffic and those who can't drive. The first thing I want to talk about my traffic part, my rage when it comes to traffic is quite simply this. Why don't you indicate? Because there's someone who drives regularly to places probably he can walk. Why? Okay, go this way, correct? Why not indicate? Why not just let everyone, particularly, it's not hard. I mean, it's not the hardest thing to ever do. You just press think on your little lever, job done. Everything A-okay. It makes no sense. It's just say, I'm going left. So any pedestrians that are walking on that road, they know that they're going to turn down there and potentially die. You know, little heads up. These little things. It's not hard. I don't understand why it's so hard to just not go, yep, I'm going left, oh, I'm going right. Problem solved. It's not 6 shots, I can hit you fast straight. Two characters. The thing is, I also never can sometimes like, and this is the truth of the matter. If you're in your car, or if you're walking on the road, you're never at fault. It's never ever your fault. If you're driving and pedestrians crossing the road, they've got legs, they can run. If you're a pedestrian and you're crossing the road and you're starting, they've got brakes, they can use them. For me, it makes no sense which way around you do it. It's the same. It's someone else's fault. It's someone else's prerogative to sort out. It's someone else's ideal to sort out. And let's be honest, I lined that up and we said, what a bellend. This is what I mean. Like, this is what I was first. Let's just put that out there. I was first. Like, I am a huge fan. I think he is the greatest video game character ever created. He beats Mario all hands up, hands down, every day of the week. But Mario Kart does trump this out of the war, unfortunately. That was 2 for 1 there. You see that, people? That's good. My next right when it comes to traffic is more of a personal one. The fact that winner. It's directions, okay? And on a personal, I've had interactions with directions that vary from the obscene to the moronic. When you're driving, or you're walking, or whatever, and someone says, go that way. That's not a direction. That doesn't help anyone. That way could be left, that way could be right, that way could be straight ahead. That way you missed that turn that's back there 5 minutes ago. Or how directions are so perceived as individual. For example, you could say it's in the middle of the road, when in reality it's at the end of the road. Or it's at the end of the road and in reality it's in the middle. It works both ways. Another cracking start. Let's just crack it out. Right, so I don't know what that laser thing is. I like it. I don't understand how hard it is to be saying, let's get from point A to point B. Who the fuck did that? Later, fuckers. I understand that some people have got a certain direction of a dead fish, and that's fine. That's people are different. Everyone has strengths and weaknesses. I'm surprised that bomb didn't blow me up. But what I'm trying to say is, it's not as if I'm asking for a high-end geography. I'm not asking for the turns of the river and when the next high tide is or the next full moon. I'm asking which way do I turn out a sea gun. I'm asking for which way do I go at the ground. That way isn't an action. I'm sorry, it's just not. Or where is this house or shop we're looking for? It's over there. Let's buy that thing. These are not actual directions. They're not. I'm sorry. They just don't count. Another thing I really can't seem to stand as a driver more than anything else, and it's not just damage, is how hard is it just to say thank you? You know, I let you go, you walked in, you know, I let you cross the road, or I let you join the line of traffic, either way. Why can't you just say thank you? Someone did a nice thing to me. Why is it your God-given right to be ahead? I don't understand. It's common courtesy. What's wrong with just being polite and going, thanks pal, cheers buddy. It baffles me the sheer rudeness. Now I speak from great detail because I have first-hand experience of this, but road rage is a killer. Like, it will get someone killed. I had it the other day and nearly got run over. Probably my fault, but I lost my absolute, just lost it. It went absolutely crazy at the guy. Probably the nicest person in the world. Probably not say boo to a ghost. Nothing else. Boo's looking fuck. But if you nearly hit me with that, even if it's my fault, you're a dick. Right? Even if I hit you with myself, you should have been standing. It goes back to what I said. Whether you're pedestrian, whether you're driving, it's someone else's fault. The other person can avoid the collision. Like I said, the car's got brakes. You know, the car's got brakes, the pedestrian can run, they can, you know, ideally not walk in front of the traffic, that'd be fantastic. Stop spinning me out. You know, these are not... These are not hard things to fix. Oh, no. Those are things. But... except in a mix will happen. These aren't things that are ever going to change. Right? You're not going to change road rage. You're not. Because people always going to get pissed off at other people. Because, first of all, hence why this game is the perfect example of this. Because this is Sonic Team Racing. I'm doing a solo campaign as Sonic the Hedgehog, as would be rude not to. But in my experience of playing said game, I have had my own team just fuck me over. And I don't mean just a little bit, I mean drove me off the road. Some maps have literally got holes in the middle of the map. And I've had my own team barge me through it. I'm not the best at racing games, I never claim to be. I will never ever be a great PlayStation player. I do games for fun. I don't have an area of expertise where I excel at. Well, except not winning. But this game doesn't entice teams. There's no here to get your team ultimate. But it's the same on the road. You have passengers, you don't want them to die, but there are times you want to punch them in the face. There are times where some passengers really piss you off because they think they can tell you how to drive. Like, ah. Okay, you want to... Oh, your driving is terrible. And they grip onto things. They'll tell you the way they would have gone, or... I'm really trying not to lose my range. That's a weird sentence. They'll tell you that they're the way you should have gone, or the way you've gone wrong, or especially how you passed the test. I question myself how I pass my driving test every single day of the week. I don't need someone else to do it for me. People need to understand that even the people who decide who passes their driving test, sometimes they get it wrong, right? Also, the guy I had that day was having a bad day at the office, or was thinking that I got something wrong. Yeah, there you go. Something new about this game. That would explain why I have not had some of those things. Maybe I should try more than just speed types. Anyway. Back to traffic, and it's not just people. Computers suck too, right? The GPS are just awful sometimes, and I mean awful. I mean, at the next, you have finally reached your destination. Well, you haven't actually reached any destination, you're actually in the exact same place you were 5 minutes ago. On the same road, and you're looking for, say, a sports club, or a particular... What the fuck? People suck. Or sat-nav says, at the roundabout, take the next left. And there is no left or right. Just right or straight. Which I understand can be just people's left, so I'll give benefit of the doubt for that. But at the same time, there is also the point where they will go in 300 yards, keep left. And literally the only thing you can do is turn right. It's going left to turn you down a one-way street. Sat-navs are awful. Awful. Don't get me wrong, they are brilliant. Brilliant bit to get. And I would never be anywhere half of what I've had to do if it wasn't for sat-navs. I've had to rely on them for work, I've had to rely on them for lots of things, really. Hell, even just picking my kids up from school. They've had a weird ass trip where they've picked up from somewhere ridiculous. So, sat-navs are useful. But they add to the stress of driving. Driving is one of the most relaxing things in the world, unless you actually have somewhere to be. Like, at all. Like, I can quite happily sit in a car, drive for hours on end, and listen to some really good music. Unless I have somewhere I need to be by a specific time. Then, driving the process. Especially if you have things like sat-nav, or passengers, or pedestrians, or other people on the road. It's almost criminal the length of what I will go through to preferably avoid not having to deal with people while driving. Like, there are people I love having in the car, who I will have in the car because it's so much fun and I enjoy their company. But then there are just some people who I just straight up dread getting in the car, who actually no fault their own. Like, some people can't give birth to their own. That's fine. I don't care. That doesn't bother me. Tell me how to drive while you're sat in the passenger seat asking for a lift. That's not quite something I'm a big fan of. Oh, you stupid fat headset. I know, again, I know that's not science fault. I was going to melt that if I would try something. I shouldn't know if it's fine. I'll get over myself. But here's my thing. Here's the main part of the rant that most people have probably switched off by now. But here we go. Traffic and people in traffic is awful. Like a traffic jam, for example, is straight up awful thing to do. Obviously, because no one wants to be stuck. Ever. I don't trust you. Yep, so that was gonna happen. But, like, being in a traffic jam is one thing. No way thinking about that. Like, it happens. But then other people make it worse. And not just people start to find them or they try and get past you. But, like, no one will just sort of go, oh, yeah, okay, I'll just wait patiently while along with everyone else. Everyone feels that they have a more of a need to be in front of you. When they don't. They have more of a need, like, leave at it. And I said certain vehicles get certain privileges, like the motorbikes and the things like that. They can go in between traffic and go along things. But let's be honest, it doesn't make them any less of a dick and annoying. I've got no issues with those people, believe it or not, who have the luxury of jumping through traffic. I'm not a big fan of having to wait longer. Sweet, but let's do this. Why I understand it. It's the people who are in the exact same boat as me, in the exact same car, thinking, oh, the traffic jam, motorway, one lane. I'll go on the outside lane that's shutting. Try and jump 2 more places. While nothing else is moving. But they're not the biggest problems. It's the pricks that let them. I can't get that. Yep, crash and start again. You know full well these people are trying to get there ahead of you. They're just cutting the line. And how queue jumpers just piss me off. I don't know if you can tell. What an absolute punch to the bell end. I just never noticed there was a map on this one. How do I this far back? Right, but here it is. Here is the LOGLOR's final thoughts on traffic. It's quite important. And it's something I hope people take with them and understand as others feel on the roads, as either pedestrians or someone using the roads, or whatever they may be. If you are a pedestrian, bear in mind, yes, that car might have brakes. Yes, that driver could well be anything in this world. Does not mean he's going to use those brakes for you. Sometimes I won't. And if you are a passenger, shut up. Let the person drive the car. It's just one route, and it does not, just being the passenger does not give you the right to be in charge of the radio or the music. Come on. That person's doing you a favour. Let them listen to what they want to watch. And if I will say to those who are sat behind the wheel of a car or the handlebars of a bike, just remember that. There's probably something on the road bigger than you. And if you think that you can't win the game of chicken, the chances are you won't. And if someone lets you go past or lets you join the queue of traffic, say thank you. It's not hard, it's not unreasonable. It's just good courtesy. And let's be honest, the world deserves a bit of good courtesy. And look, I am no expert on road rage, I just have it. I understand that people lose their temper over different things. I've seen people rage quit FIFA, I've seen people rage quit Final Fantasy. I've seen pretty much all there is to see in the gaming world. I've seen all there is to see in the rugby world, and I've seen one of the most placid people in the world headbutt someone. And it's not right. There's lots of different things that will make people lose their hair and lose their shit. There really is. But just because someone loses their shit because you're a dickhead doesn't make them wrong. So if I lose my shit at you, have a look at yourself, have a word with yourself. And most importantly, say you're sorry. Not to me, because it might not be me who you get wrong. What a pit. Right, so here's my final tip. Here's the rant over moment. Right, and it's quite a big one because relax. Here it is. Traffic can be stressful. Traffic can be hard for some people. Some people find driving an unpleasant experience. And some people really do struggle with the world and have, for lack of better, anxious issues. So it's just sat on the traffic stop and doesn't look like they want to be there. Give them a space, because no one wants to be a traffic like that. Some people like dog bones into these streets. Some people can't stand buses. And your company and talking to them it's not going to help. You might be thinking you help for anyone else, some people who just want a hand on their shoulder, what the fuck is this? I'm just saying, thank you for listening. I'm really glad you were there to help us out that for me. And, skills. No big deal. Fantastic. What not big deal. Oh, that's it. You have to understand is that some people really just suck at being in traffic. Pressures of driving, issue of having to be around other people. These are things you have to accept is the truth. But that is all this week's fucking from Lantern Girlfriend. And remember, LOGLOR will always tell you how it is. Now, I will say one last thing before the show. Episode 2 is open for interpretation. We can have many different discussions here about what it can be, what it should be, and who it should be about. And quite frankly, what we'll do is I'll leave that open for comment sections and all that below. But please, like, subscribe, all the usual jazz. Check out Maverick Gaming, check out Shadows Gone Rogue, Stumpy Rogue, and Reese Has Beard. If you want any first-person shooters, any Minecraft, any non-skill, and of course any just weird, bizarre stuff going on, those are the boys who you need to get in contact with. I've been Lantern Reserve Gaming. I have given you LOGLOR for this week. Stay tuned. Leave a comment what you want the next rant to be about, and you'll get a special shout out.